downtown Minneapolis, a look at beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. Along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, Madden. The University of Washington. Here's Jake Browning.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Back to throw, Browning. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Browning now. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Gesicki, the man in motion. To throw, it's Browning. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So, the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15. And a Bengal first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and 5.
16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Browning. The ball comes out. And the Vikings have the takeaway. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
The Vikings offense ready for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolves!
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. Bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. And their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. Now Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Here's Browning. They'll set up the screen to Brown. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Complete to Chase Brown. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
In a nice game there. On first down, he takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 2. Here's Brown. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move the chains. First down.
8-yard pickup. First down, Bengals.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Pushed out to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. A carry here for Brown. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Eric Wilson on the tackle. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Throwing. Browning. That's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's Ryan Rico now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This fielded at his own 1. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
A big play after being backed up. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after one, it's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready up!
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 34.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
There's no doubting the fact, like, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible, and so far they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That is caught, and he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out on top, 14-0. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Huh.
Now Browning. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bengal first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Browning. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete. The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career. Gesicki, the man in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
1st down, Bengals.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to Higgins. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengals 1st down.
Browning now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the 1st half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
action. Here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
At the 13-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
In trouble, and down he goes. Chris Jenkins Jr. getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to third and very long.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. As and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is caught. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and through. The Vikings will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Here comes second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
To throw, it's Browning. That's complete. It's Yosivon. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
That's a gain of 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
70 left.
Browning. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Here we go. Shaq. Purple. Ready.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
To throw is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitching catch. It'll be a Vikings first down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. First and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
I got him. Pat for 60. Pat.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Browning. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Browning. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. It's 3rd and 4. Browning now. This one complete to Higgins. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. B.J. Hill shuts it down there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
For a Vikings 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Shut up.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Come on, set.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Riker now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Browning. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing. Browning. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Javon Hargrave in for the sack. It's a loss of 9. And sets up 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And the rich get richer. They've got the big lead, and they start with it 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Mason, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll begin with 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. To throw is Browning. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Cincinnati.
Browning. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
It's a gain of 17
Give them
yards.
17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Brown. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Vikings 42, Bengals 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Let's go. Check up.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
That's good.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready,
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Forced out wide. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.
Still 2nd down.
Ready? Set.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time.
It's now 3rd down.
And it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready? Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 60 back.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Ready up.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Shut up. 70 Lion. What do y'all do?
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw, Browning. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now Browning. He takes off, and he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Browning now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Javon Hargrave. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Brown. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They bring Chase in motion. He'll drop to throw. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Go!
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Browning. He'll step up and run this.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll run here with Brown. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact, does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
First down.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 19-yard
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. The tight end Fant in motion. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
3 yards.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Head to 60, head.
Browning. That's to the end zone and batted away. It's incomplete. They wanted 6. They come away with nothing and cannot connect on fourth down. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Vikings. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early and often. They cruised to an easy victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Blake Corum now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackled on that play by an All-Pro last year, Jalen Carter.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Stafford on third. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs, but Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Give him 32 on the play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
They go play fake with Hurts. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete. Defended by Cody Durant.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action. Hurts has it. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has it at the 7. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
No touch that. Trimmer. King, Phil King. No touch.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
No touch.
Trying again, following the sack. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. On first down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks, his name all over them.
Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it sets up second down. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's Stafford once more. Right side into the hands of Adams. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
And the Rams first down.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Great, set.
Another try following the sack. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Hurts. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hurts looking to throw. Oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts now from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
It's 4th down.
Hurts now on 4th. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the 1st quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. They send Nakua in motion left. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Motioning the tight end now. First down throw here for Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards.
Stafford throwing again. He finds Adams, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
Check. 250.
Atwell, the motion man here. Williams now on 1st and 10. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and it brings up an LA first down. Now a run here with Blake Corum. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That run now is put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem?
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Hey, 73, 73. Crowd left Yeti. Hurts
trying again on 2nd down. He's got Brown on the slant. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field. The tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Great. Set. Anyway,
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15.
Great. Set. Anyway, set.
Hurts yet again. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Hurts throwing again. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. Working quickly here.
Matthew Stafford sacked. A loss of 3 yards. And it's
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He's got time here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before is already into enemy territory. Hurts on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Rams 14. To kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. We'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Great. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I tried to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Hey,
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Rams 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Rams headed out to the field now. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They take the handoff now, Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready.
Stafford now on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford from the gun. Caught at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing now, Stafford. Finds the in route complete. And this one does not go far.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing on third and long. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Looked elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On first down, Hurts. He puts some juice on it, deep brought in, inside the 20. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 35 out of that one, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That one connects. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's another for him. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead.
Rams 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. for him now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. Stafford. Gets made right side by Nakua. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. Has it downfield working the left. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down throwing for Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts yet again. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Great, set. 63.
And again, here's Hurts. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, it was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this is how you get paid. You show you could do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air, pound 3 of them on the ground for 6.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 49, Rams 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Running right, it's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Down right.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Set. Waiting.
Shotgun snap to Zephyr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Stafford back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Rams are set to punt. And they could really use a good one here. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Great, set.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Trimmer.
Hurts on first down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. And someone has officially flown higher than the Dutchman, Brock. That completion pushes him past Norm Van Brocklin for the most passing yards in a game in NFL history. The mark of 554 yards and stood resolute since back in 1951, and 7 decades later, someone has finally topped it. You know, Brock, I'm going to admit a little bit of surprise here. As pass-heavy as this league has become, that this record isn't at least challenged a little more often, but finally, just like that, and he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead.
56. Rams 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there. No luck finding his receiver that time. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st down, Rams.
Now Stafford again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Man in motion, headed right. Give to Williams from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stafford from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Smith brings in another one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
First and 10 from the 41. Play action. Hurts has it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Hurts setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Down and 10.
It's Hurts once again. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Hurts throwing again. He's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Great, set. On anyone, Hey, watch back out the backfield.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
Barkley. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead.
63, Rams 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Putting a receiver in motion. On second down, it's Williams again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play.
Well, I don't know what more to say, just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
No touch, sir. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Deep drop this time. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Great. No.
They're going to pass it here. Lays out left side and gets it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Was covered by Cameron Kinches.
Great. Set. 180. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Great, set. 180. No.
Hurts looking to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Rams have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.